What makes your smartphone smart, or your car brake automatically? It's not just clever software or sleek design. There's a hidden force at work inside nearly every piece of technology you use daily. The answer: semiconductors. These tiny chips are the brains and nervous system of modern electronics, powering everything from your phone to your fridge, and even the traffic lights on your street. Nexperia is a global leader in these essential components, producing billions of chips each year in highly advanced facilities. Their products are the invisible backbone of our digital world. You may not know the name, but Nexperia's chips are likely in your home, your car, and even the device you're using right now. Their reach is truly everywhere, quietly enabling your connected life. They specialize in discrete semiconductors and logic devices, the unsung heroes that let advanced processors work reliably, ensuring your gadgets run smoothly and safely, day after day. Originating in the Netherlands, Nexperia became a vital part of the global tech supply chain. Their products are found in everything from electric vehicles to consumer electronics, medical devices, and more. Once part of Philips and NXP, Nexperia was acquired by Chinese interests in 2017. This move reflects China's growing ambition to lead in the semiconductor industry and secure its own tech future. The company now straddles two worlds: European engineering excellence and Chinese ownership, symbolizing the deeply interconnected nature of global tech production and innovation. This unique position has made Nexperia a focal point in the intensifying tech rivalry between the West and China, raising questions about trust, access, and control. The question of who controls Nexperia's technology is now a matter of national interest and economic security, with governments watching closely and making tough decisions. This sets the stage for dramatic changes that could reshape the future of global technology, impacting how we live, work, and connect in ways we're only beginning to imagine. In late 2025, Nexperia announced it would move its core operations and headquarters to China, a major turning point. This isn't just a relocation, it's a strategic shift, transferring R&D, intellectual property, and decision-making to Chinese soil. The Netherlands, long protective of Nexperia, sees this as a significant loss for Europe's tech ecosystem. Years of Western export controls and Chinese ambitions pushed Nexperia to choose a side. For its Chinese parent, consolidating in China insulates the company from sanctions and aligns with China's goal of tech self-sufficiency. Dutch engineers now face uncertainty about their roles and the future of European innovation within the company. Nexperia's move highlights a global trend: tech supply chains are fracturing along geopolitical lines. The company's journey is a powerful example of how globalization is giving way to competing tech blocks. Companies and workers everywhere are being forced to pick a side. AI may seem magical, but behind the scenes, it's powered by immense computing resources, vast networks of machines working together at incredible speeds. These systems require not just the most advanced processors, but a whole ecosystem of supporting chips, each one playing a unique and vital role in the AI hardware stack. Nexperia manufactures the essential components, power management, signal handling, and many others, that keep AI hardware running efficiently and reliably, ensuring every part works in harmony. Without these basic chips, even the smartest and most powerful AI processors would be rendered useless, unable to function or communicate with other parts. As AI models become more complex and widespread, the demand for all types of semiconductors is skyrocketing, putting pressure on global supply chains. Secure and reliable access to these components is now critical for any nation that wants to lead in AI innovation and technology. Nexperia's expansion strengthens China's semiconductor ecosystem, making the country less dependent on foreign suppliers and boosting its self-sufficiency. For China, this is a strategic win in the global AI race, giving it more control over the future of technology. For the rest of the world, it raises serious concerns about future access to key components and the risk of being left behind in the next wave of AI breakthroughs. This shift deepens the divide between global tech blocks, with real and lasting consequences for the development and deployment of AI worldwide. The race for AI supremacy is now as much about securing hardware supply chains as it is about developing smarter algorithms and software. Nexperia's story is central to this new reality, showing how even the tiniest chips can have a massive impact on the future of AI and global technology. The line between commercial tech and national power is thinner than ever. Governments fear reliance on foreign chips could leave them vulnerable in a crisis. Concerns include hidden backdoors or kill switches in critical infrastructure, threats that are hard to detect. That's why many nations want key technology designed and built at home or by trusted allies. The stakes go beyond military hardware. Control over data and AI systems is now a national security issue. Whoever controls the hardware can potentially access sensitive information and gain strategic advantage. This has fueled techno-nationalism, the drive for self-reliance in technology. Efficiency is no longer the only priority. Security and control matter just as much. Nexperia's story illustrates this shift, as both Europe and China vie for control over foundational tech. The company's fate is a microcosm of the global struggle for technological power. In today's world, technology is national security. The US, China, and Europe each have distinct strategies for tech regulation, reflecting their unique priorities and visions for the future of technology. The US uses export controls and sanctions to slow China's progress, especially in semiconductors and AI. By restricting access to advanced technology, the US hopes to maintain its competitive edge and protect national security interests. China responds by investing heavily in its own chip industry, aiming for self-sufficiency and global leadership. Massive government funding and ambitious policies are fueling rapid growth in Chinese tech sectors. Europe, meanwhile, focuses on regulation, like GDPR and the upcoming AI Act, to protect citizens and set global standards. The EU's approach emphasizes privacy, ethical use, and consumer rights, shaping how tech companies operate worldwide. These approaches create a complex landscape for companies like Nexperia, caught between competing rules and pressures from all sides. Navigating these regulations is now a core part of global business strategy. Nexperia's move to China is a direct result of these global tensions, as companies seek environments where they can continue to innovate and grow. US sanctions made Europe less tenable, while China offered stability and growth opportunities, drawing more companies to its shores. The world's tech industry is fragmenting, with companies forced to align with one bloc or another, often at the expense of global collaboration. This fragmentation will likely accelerate, reshaping global supply chains and making international cooperation more challenging. The era of seamless globalization is ending, replaced by a world of divided markets and rising barriers. The choices nations make now will define the future of technology, influencing innovation, security, and the flow of information for decades to come. For companies, survival means navigating this fractured landscape, adapting quickly to shifting rules and unpredictable risks. For consumers, it means a new era of digital borders, where access, privacy, and even the technology you use may depend on where you live. Nexperia's consolidation in China could reshape the global race for AI dominance. By securing Nexperia's capabilities, China strengthens its hardware supply chain and moves closer to an independent AI ecosystem. For the West, this is a warning. A key European-born company is now firmly in China's camp. This could speed up China's progress in semiconductors, narrowing the technology gap. The world may soon see two distinct AI ecosystems, one led by the US and allies, the other by China. These systems could become incompatible, with different standards and ethics. The split will affect collaboration, research, and business worldwide. Nations will double down on domestic tech investment and protection. The Nexperia case is a lesson in the importance of foundational technology. The race is now about building resilient, self-sufficient supply chains. The stakes, not just tech leadership, but economic and geopolitical security. How does a semiconductor company's move affect your life? As tech supply chains fracture, electronics could become more expensive and less available. Competing tech ecosystems may limit your choices. Some apps and devices might only work within certain regions. The global internet could splinter, making cross-border communication harder. Techno-nationalism could create new jobs in your country, but also restrict international collaboration and slow innovation. The story of Nexperia shows how deeply technology shapes our world. The competition over chips is about more than gadgets. It's about the future we'll live in. Whether that future is open or divided depends on choices made today. These shifts will impact economic security, national security, and daily digital life. The ripples from Nexperia's move will be felt for years to come. Nexperia's move to China marks a turning point in global technology. It signals the end of an era of seamless globalization and the rise of intense tech competition. Control over foundational chips now means control over the digital future. National security concerns have transformed semiconductors into strategic assets. The world is dividing into rival tech blocks, redrawing digital borders. For everyone who uses technology, this story matters. The Nexperia saga is a lesson. Technology and geopolitics are now inseparable. Understanding this new reality is key to navigating our rapidly changing tech-powered world.